Have you ever heard these statements? There's no perfect watch. Buy what you like, not what others hype. Here's the perfect 3-watch collection. Sure you have, but have you heard anyone say, my watch collection is complete? Can you have a complete watch collection? I'll discuss on this episode of Adventures with Time. So, can you have a completed watch collection? You may have already formed an answer during the introduction, but let's explore this a bit, and I'll show you the answer right now. It depends. It depends. It depends. Wait, don't leave. Let me explain. It depends on your collecting objective. You may be someone who collects a defined set of watches, like the Dirty Dozen military watches. There are only 12 watches in this sense, hence the dozen in Dirty Dozen. Not even a baker's dozen here. Therefore, if you obtain all 12, your collection is complete. Or perhaps you want to collect one watch with every possible complication. There are many, but it's a limited number. This is like collecting coins. One may want to collect every Lincoln penny based on date and mint mark. Once you have them all, you may try to improve on quality of each coin, but essentially, you have a complete collection. Based on this collecting strategy, one can have a complete watch collection. However, my collecting strategy is a bit more adventurous. That's not to say that my strategy is better or has more excitement than any other strategy. It simply means that it's an open-ended strategy. What do I mean by open-ended? I don't have a defined set of criteria for my collection. I want to experience different types of watches, learn about them, and determine what I like and what I don't like. I sort of meander down the path of experiencing watches with no specific direction. Occasionally, I discover a specific watch type that I want to consider or learn about. This was the case with vintage watches, specifically World War II watches. I'll leave a link to that video at the end here. This does not mean that I am continually flipping watches. If you've watched some of my other videos, and specifically my 2020 State of the Collection, you know that I consider the watches in my collection to fit into 4 groups: sentimental, beater, affordable, and my better watches. And I consider those watches in the sentimental and better categories are those that I plan to keep in my collection for the long term, if not forever. I don't consider my watch collection as something that can ever be complete, since I'm constantly looking for new opportunities to experience and learn about watches. This all goes to explain my "it depends" response to the question, can you have a completed watch collection? The answer depends on your collecting strategy. What type of collector are you? Is your collecting strategy finite, such that you can reach completion? Or is it open-ended? One is not better than the other, just different. I'd love to hear your perspective. We can all grow by seeing how others collect. By the way, you may have noticed that I've dipped my toe into the world of YouTube Shorts. I want to see how Shorts can provide a different avenue for sharing watch content. Sometimes these shorts might be excerpts from my long videos, and sometimes completely new. I appreciate you watching them as well. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell icon so you're alerted as soon as I post a video. Here are links to those episodes I've referenced earlier, and I'll see you in my next video.